Tuning for fuel economy can be achieved in two ways. One, advancing the ignition in the cruise area. Advancing the ignition means that you can make a little bit more part throttle power, meaning you can actually give it a little bit less throttle. Or two, what we can do from the parameters is we can go into our closed loop, make sure the ECU runs an open loop, and we can tune the fuel. That is, we can take the fuel and lean it out at cruise. Now with closed loop on, and typically it runs at 14.7 to 1 air-fuel ratio. So we could try, say, adjusting the fuel and pulling 5 to say 7% out of the fuel. You might want to try 10%, but be aware you're starting to run a little bit leaner. So I might try taking out -5% and running a little bit leaner in the area of cruise, but only an open loop. If you're running in closed loop, the ECU will correct it back to 14.7 to 1 air-fuel ratio. As far as ignition is concerned, you might want to try adding, let's say, 2 to 3 degrees more timing. So we'll adjust that area there, and we'll add, let's say, 3 degrees to that area there. Obviously, being part throttle, this is going to be very sensitive to octane and knock. So please don't attempt this unless you really know what you're doing. You might try, let's say, up to 5 degrees timing. This is the sort of thing that you can't really determine until you actually take it for a really long cruise. That is, you know you're cruising at a set speed for a set time, and you have a pretty good idea of what your economy of the vehicle is to start off with.